Alright, we are going to have the first flight of the day of the DJI Phantom Vision 2 Vision Plus. Get her airborne here. We're going to video record some takeoffs and landings. Starting the camera.
That's the only thing, or you can harden them. I'm trying to protect. What happens when you try to protect, then it's being too careful with it. Hold it off, you hold off, and then finally when it puts down, you're down there at the end of the runway. You put it down and it's hard and it down.
They run this ball in there like a big steel marble, and then they put a piece of cloth over the outside and a real strong magnet. And a real strong magnet pulls the ball, and just because the ball only touches in that one little bitty area, you know,
for video
and it pushes the dent out.
Because I just use my Galaxy phone.
Yeah, this one is actually, oh, you mean for,
so easy. You know, but
this is an iPad Air.
The inside, and the magnet, you just move the magnet around on the outside, and it kept pulling the ball around. And the depth.
Yeah, I'm pretty much just recording takeoffs and landings and stuff. I've decided chasing airplanes through the air when the most I can do is about 15 miles an hour is kind of a waste of effort.
Yeah.
That and dangerous because I get into the flight path too easily.
You put the rag and then this.
So I just park it and video record.
And then you had a strong magnet on the inside of the glass. And you reach up on the outside.
And when things settle down a little bit and there's not many flyers out there, I'll do like a kind of an aerial scan view of the tarmac here and get a look at all the parked planes.
That looks pretty cool, yeah.
How are you?
I flew mine out here.
You brought your better half. How are you?
Either last Saturday or the weekend before. I just did.
Got everybody here.
Flew around, looked at things, took pictures. There's only 4 of us out there.
So you got a Phantom or a...
I got the 2 Plus.
Yep. That's what mine is, the Vision Plus.
Yeah, I was looking at yours on the table. You ever go on to that Phantom forum website?
Yeah, is it...
It amazes me the number of problems people have with theirs.
Yeah,
but then they're
if you
always
just
jacking with them.
Yeah, exactly. Don't upgrade it, leave it alone. And always do the standard things, like every time you're flying at a new location, calibrate the compass.
Yeah, it blows me away. People are like, oh, this and all that. Should I buy one? Should I not buy one? I'm thinking,
they're so worried about a $1,200 to $1,300 flyaway. But
if you do what it's designed to do, it's going to treat you fine.
Yeah, exactly.
I know you do.
I have not done return to home on mine yet, but I watched another guy just turn his off.
I do it quite often. It's fantastic.
Oh, the Twin Otter.
I'm like, well, nice to know that it'll do it.
I like the way it's designed as far as, you know, if you're below 20 meters, it'll climb to 20 meters first and then come home.
Right.
So you're always at like 66 feet, give or take. You're clear of most obstacles.
Yeah, around here you're fine. I guess where they got really really high pine trees
Oh yeah.
get screwed. But
Yeah. Well, you can adjust that in the software. You can
Right.
you can set the instead of 20 meters, you can set it to 30 meters or
Right.
40 meters for your climb to safe height. So the flexibility with this thing is amazing. The things you can do for just modifying the programming, and now you can set the waypoints too, which
Yep.
is something when I first bought it they didn't have.
yeah, I bought mine July 4th
Yeah.
up in Liberty Hill. I drove up to UAV Direct
Yeah.
and bought it from them.
Oh, yeah, they're a good bunch.
They're super guys.
Yeah. Yeah, I
They
bought
would
mine
show me
online
the
from Motion RC.
Okay.
Hey, Jim.
Yeah, I haven't done the waypoints yet. But I think that would be cool.
Yeah,
The oldest is a
Dennis out
cop,
there flying.
and they're trying to get these
Yeah.
for their SWAT team
yeah,
to do surveillance.
yeah. I was up at the Bernie Area Model Society. They had FunFly out at the Flying L Ranch, and you'd be surprised how many people, when we were doing our demonstrations out there, came up to me and said, "I'm with the fire department. I need you to come and do a demo for us." Or we had a guy from their police department, same thing. He
Yeah.
came up and goes, "Y'all need to come out and do a demo for us so we can sell the city council on buying one of these."
Right. Jason's Williamson County deputy and a SWAT team, they went to Liberty Hill because it's in their county.
Yeah.
And the guys up there said, "Here, gave them one, said fly it, so they can see it and see what it would do." He said we had trouble getting the lieutenant and captain to buy off on it, but he says I think we're going to get them anyways because we're going to get 2 of them.
Yeah, I mean the benefit they have.
I don't know.
It's cheaper than running the helicopter.
Are you flying the quad, Brent? Yeah, he's sitting here flying. But he kept
It looked like we had 2 on the runway at once for a second there. Yeah, it's noisy enough out here that a pilot at Station 1 and a pilot at Station 5 are hardly going to hear each other when they say landing.
Exactly.
So it gets a little tough.
When you do a pivot with yours, does
Yeah.
it J-hook on you or does it stay pretty solid?
It stays pretty solid.
Mine J-hooks, even with a software update. I mean, it'll move a good 20, 30 feet. If I come down, let's say I come down facing here,
Yeah.
and I want to spin and look 180,
Yeah.
I'll spin it, it'll drift off, and then come back. But it doesn't
Gotcha.
lock on.
Let me
Now, once
see.
it's hovering, it'll stay there all day.
Yeah, but let's do a quick rotate. Whoops, wrong one. Sorry.
The Alamo still put 3 airplanes.
So maybe I'll come by after.
Yeah, mine doesn't stay that center. Mine drifts more.
A little bit more drift on it. Yeah.
I got about
I don't know. It's hard to say.
I'll bring it out here one of these weekends.
Well, I noticed. Well, I just calibrated the compass.
I do mine every time I fly.
Every time you fly it, though. Yeah.
And they said, "Oh, the new
Yeah, you would
software
think
update will
that
help
would
with
stop the drift.
But it's still, like I said, it comes back.
Yeah.
Like if I'm in my street, and say I've got 9 satellites,
Yeah.
I'll pivot, it'll drift off.
Yeah. How breezy is it? Though? Not bad at all. Yeah. Because I've noticed the breezier it is,
The more it'll do it.
the stabilization system takes a moment or two to adjust when you're moving.
Right.
Now, if you're stable, it's going to hold lock solid, but when you start to move or rotate it all, it takes a moment or two for it to figure out the wind direction before it starts countering correctly.
I do notice with the new software update, it seems to be noisier, and I attributed that to more correction.
Could be, yeah. It's more sensitive on the correcting.
Right.
Yeah. Which is good. I kind of needed it. Like I said, it was lagging a bit on correction.
Yeah, the very first time I kind of freaked out.
Yeah.
I kept having to look up to go, why is it making that noise? But then I'm like, it's fine.
Yeah. Oh, I sure do love this thing, though. As far as aerial video, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, what you see here is definitely not what you get.
No.
As far as quality-wise, this is 640 by 480. When you go 1080p, 30 frames, that thing is amazing.
The first time I did it, I went down the street with the trees blowing in the sun.
Yeah.
When I played it back in the computer for my wife, she went,
Oh my God! Yeah, it looks like professional video camera.
yeah. And the youngest does real estate photography, and I'm like, hey, let your agents know, man. We can do some aerial shots.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Just be careful if you start charging them for it. That's illegal.
Yeah, I'll charge him.
Yeah, there you go.
How much battery you got left?
I'm sitting at about 5 minutes left.
Yeah.
What I like is this thing. It lasts a pretty long time on a single charge.
Yeah. It takes a long time to charge.
I can go through like, yeah, it does. Yeah, unfortunately it does. But I can go through like 4 batteries, and it's still at like 50–60%. So I can do a full day of flying out here and not have to worry about charging it back up again. But I do bring a charger with me just in case. So I don't think we got anybody but Bob Palomini out there, so I'm going to bring her down a bit and kind of skirt the flight line.
Oh yeah, the decals, they don't work. Yeah, I had them on a couple.